Welcome back to downtown Las Vegas, Nevada, MansionPoker.com. Poker Dome Challenge. Rick Berger has reclaimed the chip lead from Masato Black in heads-up play. And Michael Koenig, these are the only two players that have had the chip lead tonight. Berger had it for much of the early going. Then we got to heads-up play. Black took it from Berger, and then Berger reclaimed it.
I'm going to raise it.
And now announcing a raise is Rick Berger with the ace-5 suited.
An additional $20,000.
An extra 20 to play.
That's just about the minimum raise, but Black has just about the minimum hand.
Right. But it was suited, Michael. Blinds at 8 and 16,000, and once again $25,000 and a berth at the second of $6 million qualifying tables at stake. Tonight's winner we will see back at this table in the Poker Dome next week. Black with the 10 deuce, the Doyle Brunson hand, of course, the one that he won both of his World Series of Poker main event championships with, and she's not going to play it. All that build up, and she didn't play it.
She somehow knew her hand was dominated.
Right.
It's like she can see through those cards with some sort of X-ray vision. Or, the other theory, Rick Berger has so many tells going on now with the shaking and the jiving that Masato Black might be looking over, and when he gets very fidgety, she might just read him for a very big hand. Typically, people who start fumbling with their chips and their hands shake a lot, they like their hand.
Very good. Very good point, Michael Koenig. And Black is going to fold that one as Berger picks it up.
And now he has a 2-1 chip lead. But Black's been here before, Chris.
She has the patience, though, to withstand this sort of run, correct?
Yes. She also understands, however, that with the blinds at 8 and 16,000, patience may not be a virtue.
Well, here's another raise by Berger.
Additional $20,000.
Another $20,000.
And Chris, I think we need to note it. Berger has been getting the superior cards.
No doubt.
Here in our heads-up match. A lot of aces, a lot of kings.
On the 16?
And even when the kicker is that meager little deuce, when you're dealt an ace and heads-up play, you've got to push it.
What, there's a 90% chance that if you're dealt an ace and heads-up play that your opponent does not have one. 6, queen, 10. Top pair for Berger. Black with the jacks.
And Chris, if Black isn't careful, I think she could go broke here.
Yep.
She's saying, look, I got a pair of jacks. The only way I'm beat is if this guy is fortunate enough to spike a queen. And she goes all in. Chris, I think Berger's got a call.
With top pair.
He does. Berger is an 86% favorite to win tonight's Poker Dome. Black is looking for a jack or some sort of running cards for a straight.
The turn. A 6.
Only a jack will save Masato Black. Otherwise, Berger is our winner.
And Rick Berger. An amazing roller coaster ride for the truck driver from Melbourne, Florida. He was up, he was down, but he finishes tonight as the champion and a winner of $25,000, and he's moving on at the Poker Dome. An amazing evening inside the Poker Dome, and are you ready to be a part of the most exhilarating and breathtaking poker series ever? All you have to do is log on to MansionPoker.com. Register and enter daily online qualifiers, and it could be you. Each week, 6 lucky players are flown from around the globe to fabulous downtown Vegas to compete inside the Poker Dome. Log on now to MansionPoker.com. You can earn a shot at $1 million. All Rick Berger had to do was avoid a jack, and he became king of the table tonight, pocketing $25,000 and moving on in our tournament. But before we see him next week, we'll see him with Leanne Tweeden.
That's right. I have one happy man here, Chris. Rick, I got to tell you, you were leading, chip leader most of the night tonight. Then you came up to heads-up play with Masato. She kind of took it away from you there. I mean, that was a bit of a roller coaster ride through to the end, wasn't it?
It was. Masato's tough. She plays an awesome game. I just got lucky at the end there and started getting some decent cards at the end. But the girl deserves her props. She played a good game from the start to finish.
You know, talk about that last hand. She checked on a pair of jacks, and then you flopped a queen. What was going through your mind? $25,000?
Well, no, because I really thought that if I bet on it, she was going to fold. But then when all of a sudden she's all in with me, I was thinking, oh man, she's got queen and she's got a better kicker. I only had a 4 kicker, but I'm thinking she can't put me out, so I'm going to try because there were so many hands where I didn't get to see her cards. She could have been bluffing me all night.
Well, you know, I got to admit, you were kind of knocking over some chips through the night. You were a little bit nervous, weren't you?
Little nervous. Yeah.
Are you happy now? Because we have a check for $25,000 for you. Andrea, the beautiful Andrea, is bringing it in for you. You know, you're a truck driver from Florida. Are you going to be able to get off work next week to go for $50,000 and a chance at $1 million?
I'm going to be here. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to get off work, but I may be looking for a new job in 2 weeks. But
and I don't think we're going to wipe that grin off your face anytime soon, are we?
No. I'll wake up with it in the morning.
All right, Chris, we have one happy man here. Congratulations, Rick. Enjoy your $25,000. Back to you.
Leanne, he has every reason to smile because Rick Berger now fills out the second of our 6 $1 million qualifying tables. And rounding out next week's roster, Reg Britton, the fledgling screenwriter from outside of Boston. Will he script the perfect ending? What about Neil Jones, who spiked an ace on the river? Will Lady Luck continue to shine on him? Rodel Toizon, of course, he beat Tony G. Can he best a bunch of amateurs? Stan Positek, the father of 7, steamrolled the entire competition to advance at his table. And then there's Ed Betzel, the unemployed furniture worker from Michigan. Well, 50 grand would look nifty in his bank account. For Leanne Tweeden and Michael Koenig, I'm Chris Rose. We'll see you next week on MansionPoker.com Poker Dome Challenge.